Am I allowed to?
Yes, now you're allowed to speak.
I'll talk to you after this.
He watched as I entered the cell. He smiled as I showed him the knife. I told him how I will use it, how I will cleanse this city. And then, terror. I was paralyzed. I struggled. I screamed, but I was silent. The monster looked at me, expressionless. He ran my blade slowly across my forehead. A smile cracked across his horrible porcelain face, and I heard the filth fall from his mouth. He laughed and called me that horrible name.
I'm confused.
What I was gonna say was that there was, like, because there's a lot of Spider-Man fans on Twitter who, like, that's just their whole thing. Like, they make, like, me being on the spectrum look like, nothing.
Look like you're a normal person?
Well, I don't want to call people not normal.
I mean, like, you know, somebody who is not on the spectrum, who would be considered normal, even though normal is a...
What's the term?
Yeah, like a term that's like...
You're not offending me, I don't care. Let's just move on.
Okay,
what
good.
I was trying
Thank
to say
God.
was... I think it's dangerous to call people normal. Nobody's normal. But I think with that whole thing, there was like this person who was like a terminally online Spider-Man fan, and they were like mad that we said this.
They were mad somebody had a different opinion than them.
And then they retweeted it, and then this YouTuber who mainly just does Spider-Man content and doesn't do anything else, like that's just kind of their thing.
Because they're chill.
Okay, don't say that, Jill. I don't want to have a problem with this person again. Do you?
Well, I'm the one who said it.
I don't think they're very nice, to tell you the truth, this person. But anyway, they like retweeted it and got involved in it, and then they were rude about it, and I said, hey, that's kind of shitty, and then they flipped out because I guess like some other person was like bringing it up and laughing at them, which people shouldn't do. Like they were like saying, hey, fuck you, basically, to that person.
Yeah, but you shouldn't flip out over a fictional story. Isn't that kind of like not a valid crash out, bro?
No, probably not. But the person they were responding to was like pretty rude to you, and they agreed with it. And then I called them out on it, and they like went silent on it. So I was like, oh, okay, well they're just running away from this, whatever.
It's the Enigma Show.
And then I'm trying to be like really... I'm trying to be professional. And maybe the professional thing would be not to mention it at all. But this person...
Tell it like it is. Tell it how it is, Bobby.
They were just rude to you, and I remember calling...
They were rude to your wife.
I remember calling them out on it. Well, there was another YouTuber like that. I mean...
Call them out. Call them out.
Well, you want me to say who it was?
Drop the name.
You want... Do you want me to?
No, you don't have to. I just wanted to rile
but
you up.
I just think it's unnecessary.
I just wanted to rile everyone up.
I think it's unnecessary, but...
They could go find it. It's fun. It's fun to have like secrets like this, and then people will like go find it on Twitter and be like, oh, "I found who they're talking about. Let's put it in the comments."
Well,
I don't know. It's like fun for people. It's like a mystery. They're like playing their own Nancy Drew over here.
there was an Assassin's Creed YouTuber who did the same thing, just like super rude to you both times, and it wasn't you.
Honestly, I hate that guy. If anyone ever finds out who he is, I want you to know I hate him. But we're not going to say his name on here.
Well, let me talk about this in a minute.
Let's discuss your obsession with Batman.
Hardly an obsession, Miss Young. I simply feel an obligation to expose him.
You know who he is?
More important, I know what he is.
What do you mean?
It's obvious. The mask, the weapons, the scare tactics. He's a criminal. No different than Joker, Two-Face, or myself.
Most people consider him a hero.
Most people are idiots. They can't see Batman for the villain he is. Riddle me this. How did he get his car and his gadgets?
I don't...
With money stolen from the criminals he defeats. Why does Gordon turn a blind eye to his antics? Batman bribes him. The answers are right in front of your stupid, gawking face.
Edward, please, calm down.
Wake up, Gotham! No sane, law-abiding man does those things. No one's that selfless. Batman is as vile as they come.
Security! Security!
Wow. So he genuinely thinks Batman stole all of his money. That's interesting. I mean, that is a take that I guess you could have, but I would have assumed he was rich. Like, one of my first, like, things would be to point to someone like Bruce Wayne, because it's like, oh, he's super rich. He has, like, motivation as to why he doesn't want criminals around, you know? Like, all the signs lead to him. I'm surprised more people haven't figured it out.
Yeah, well, I think he doesn't really care who he is. He's just so narcissistic, he can't believe someone would be that selfless. He's basically a hater like Lex Luthor in Superman 2025.
Or that Assassin's Creed YouTuber.
He's like, fuck you, buddy! Well, no, because I think Lex Luthor is mad about, I think Lex is mad about Superman because Superman is more liked than him. I don't think I'm more liked than these people.
I think
If
that
you
you
wanna
were
know who
more
this is-
likable.
If you want to know who this is, basically... I don't even think I should say this, but whatever.
No.
No, I can. Do you want
Oh,
me to?
no, I don't know. I don't know if you should say their name.
Doesn't matter. It's not slander. It's just something that these people said.
Are you gonna say them?
What?
Are you gonna say his name on the YouTuber?
Yeah, why?
Why? Why are you gonna do that?
Why not?
I don't want to get in trouble.
How would we get in trouble? It's not a lie.
Well, I know it's not a lie,
It's-
but, like, we don't have the proof anymore because the idiot deleted his comment.
Well, I can say that somebody said something mean and deleted their comment.
I don't know. It's up to you. You can do what you want, Pookie Illuminati.
Oh. Look,
That's a hot little bus.
are you going to take your hat off to Harley Bass?
Does the mouth open?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, then what's
Why
the
would
point?
they be putting him on magazines, by the way? That is a bad idea with a serial killer. He is a serial killer, by the way.
I mean, that's what they did with, what's the guy with the name who, like, what's his name? Manson?
Charles Manson,
Yeah.
Ted Bundy, Ed
That's what they
Gein,
did with
yeah.
those guys.
I know. That's why they don't publicize serial killers anymore.
Yeah.
Because these morons would put them on. So look at this, by the way. I never noticed this. Gotham City Police raid Oswald's Iceberg Lounge.
Arkham Special? Who
When
reads
C.
this
Sharp
shit?
talks
Is this
on
for the true
jurors.
crime white girls of the world?
Yeah, Gotham Magazine is still Gotham's #1 crime magazine.
Wow.
Commissioner Gordon locates the second Injustice Gang hideout. Bruce Wayne talks on plans for Gotham. This YouTuber, basically the one, like, retweeted it, and then somebody was, like, harassing them, which no one should do. I never want people to harass people, even if I feel like they've been mean to me. That's just not cool. It doesn't help anything. And, this person, like, DM'd me and was, like, really mad at me, and I basically said, like, hey, you know, like, I'd rather just not have an issue with you. And then they just, like, sent me a thumbs up and left me on red. The one person. That
Wow.
Jill won't let me tell you who it is.
Okay, fine, you can tell them.
Well, should I not?
No, you can tell them.
I mean, that was Evan Falarca,
Oh!
who does Spider-Man stuff. Who I used to be friendly with. I made a video with him. He was very nice to me. Like,
Is
back
that video
then.
still up?
Yeah.
Wow, it's like the fall of the friendship.
We were never friends.
The fall of the non-friendship.
I mean, genuinely, we were not friends.
It's what could have been.
I don't know. I mean, now he went to work for Disney or something as like a intern or something like that, I believe.
Does he
and
not do YouTube anymore, then?
He does YouTube, just not as often. But like, I mean, I'm not revealing anything private. He said I'm not going to go into the DMs unless he like. Please don't contact this person unless he like dug it up and was like, "Oh fuck you, buddy, for bringing this up." Because before he got mad at me for responding, like, because somebody kept bringing it up. So I responded about it and just said, "Yeah, I thought that was uncool."
Well, I'm happy for him that he's going to work for his god and love of his life, Disney.
Well, the thing
the
is,
person that he made his entire career off of.
well, he was mean to you indirectly, which I just thought was uncool. I don't like when people are mean to my wife. Like, if you're mean to my wife, you can go fuck yourself. It's just kind of how I feel. Unless you apologize, then I will accept your apology. I mean, it'd be different if you, like, assaulted my wife or something, then I probably wouldn't accept your apology. But, like, if you were just mean with words, and then you said, hey, that was uncool. Sorry I talked to Jill that way. I shouldn't be doing that. That's fucked up. That would be fine. You know, but, like, nobody ever does.
I'd accept it. I'd accept that apology, but I would still be a little salty secretly.
It's the
but
same.
that's just because I have problems letting things go.
It was the same thing with this Assassin's Creed YouTuber. But like, you know, the person messaged me, like, Evan messaged me, and I was like, hey, you know, like, I just don't want to have an issue. Like, you seem like a nice person. You know, you were nice to me before. I don't really get why we have to have an issue. And then he just, like, sent me a thumbs up and unfollowed me or something like that, and then got mad at me, I guess. And he was mad at me that I called out toxic Spider-Man fans, but it's like, I feel like they need to be called out. Like, toxic Spider-Man fans are antithetical to the character. Like, these characters are supposed to make you want to be a better person. Like, if you...
I don't understand loving a character so much that you get mad if somebody talks about the negatives of other people who like the character.
Yeah, to be fair...
Isn't that weird?
To be fair, what's weird is I never said anything about him. I think he might have thought I did. Is this bear the Bane of... Oh, yeah, this is tied to Bane.
He's cute!
So, I think he thought I was saying something mean about him, like subtweeting him, but I wasn't. I said something about this other YouTuber who... And by the way, we don't have a problem with Evan anymore. I want that to be clear. Like, I don't
No,
like...
that thumbs up was a good apology.
Okay, I don't like what he said, but but like, he didn't end it with being mean. He just kind of dismissed it.
I was just making a joke.
So it was like, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want people, like, going and contacting him. That's why I don't usually talk about this stuff. But I also am tired. I'm tired of feeling, like, slighted when people are rude to me, and then being like, oh, I have to be a professional and be quiet. And then those people go on to be successful and do good things and whatever, like get a job at Disney, or like in this Assassin's Creed YouTuber's case, who like was super fucking bitchy and douchey to you, and then went on to, like, you know, I mean, maybe this sounds like jealousy, maybe it is. I can admit that. Again, like Lex Luthor, I'm driven by, like Lex Luthor from 2025, I'm driven by envy like Galileo.
Yeah.
No, but this like, the thing is, like, at least he ended it. It was just like, okay, let's just leave it alone. You know? Like, I at least respect that with Evan.
That was more respectful than the Assassin's Creed guy, who, like, literally needs to find a different game franchise to goon to, because, like,
okay,
dude, it's getting old.
Let's talk about that in a minute.
This is my final interview with Edward. I have gone as far as I can. I can no longer tolerate his mood swings and tantrums.
I like how she's given up.
He will be transferred to Dr. Whistler's care as of next week.
Good morning, Doctor. How are you today?
Fine, thank you, Edward. You're in a good mood.
I'm always in rare spirits when I'm about to be released.
Edward, you know you don't come up for parole for another 3 years.
First thing I'll do is have dinner at that Italian place on 19th Street.
Seriously, Edward.
I only hope Joker hasn't completely trashed the city. Oh well, I'm sure I'll find out soon enough.
Wait, have you been in contact with the Joker? He escaped Arkham weeks ago.
And yet, one hears things.
What things? What you heard?
Oh, something about a surprise party for Batman. I forget the rest. You know Joker. Yak, yak, yak.
Edward, if you know anything, you have got to tell me. Lives could be at stake. What did Joker say?
You forget, Doctor. I'm the one who asks the riddles.
That was interesting. I like that.
He's such a good villain.
Yeah, he's very interesting, isn't he?
The Assassin's Creed YouTuber, I don't know if I should say the name because, like, there's no trail of what was said.
I'd probably keep that one to ourselves.
Well, somebody commented their name before and figured it out.
Somebody did figure that out.
But I didn't say
but
yes.
we're not going to say who it was.
Well, because they deleted the comment. So, like, they were really mean to you. And this is somebody who's very, very big in the AC community. And it kind of makes me sad because I'm like, you know, that kind of killed my interest in making videos on those games. Like, because, I mean, maybe that's stupid, but, like, I looked at it and I was like, okay, well, this person is just a dick, and the Assassin's Creed community really likes them, but I will put more effort into what I'm doing than they do, which is just straight up true.
Yeah, your videos were way more calculated
detailed
and interesting.
and actually researched.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely
and edited well.
And they will just, like, get, I don't want to say all the attention. How the hell do I get out of here?
They'll talk about Ezio's third pubic haircut of the week and be like, oh, well, here's a new video, guys.
Right, it's just very pumped out. And, they, like, make a very livable wage off of it. And it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way and made me less interested in talking about Assassin's Creed. I look like a freaking moron here. How do I not remember how I got in the room?
That's funny. Sometimes when we talk about people like this, I feel like Riddler, where I'm like, everyone's morons. Why do they watch this guy?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think one of the reasons why I don't like talking about this stuff is because I don't want to come off like a petty, jealous freak.
Yeah, I know that, but like,
well, okay, so there's a vent there.
I don't know.
So I must have taken the vent, right? I took the vent to get in here.
I'm not the petty jealous freak though, because I don't even make the videos on the main channel. I don't make any of them. I've edited a couple of them, but I don't make them. I'm not in them. So I'm not the petty jealous freak here. What I'm saying is I know talent when I see it. I know when people make good stuff, and I know when it's better than mine, and I know when it's better than my bubbies. And I tell you what, that person's not making content that's better than my bubbies.
Well,
I've seen plenty of YouTubers who make content that's just as good, if not maybe a little better than bubbies. But
wow,
that guy, not making it. He's not top tier. Tell you what.
Well, I think it was just disappointing to see, like, when we've had issues like this with like 2 or 3 YouTubers where they're just like mean to us, and then they go on to be pretty successful, and we're kind of like, why do people not see that this person
Maybe we should start being mean to people.
isn't nice?
Like, maybe we should seek out other YouTubers and be mean to them, and maybe that karma will, like, follow us and make us successful, since obviously that's how it works now.
This is the stupidest thing that I can't remember how I got in the room. I don't understand how I made this mistake.
Didn't you mean to play? Are you okay?
No, it's because I got all stressed out talking about this.
Are you okay?
Well, because I guarantee, like, this is why I didn't want to talk about this, because, like, it stresses me out, and I always know
Try
that,
going
like,
up there.
I can't. I don't know how, but I can't. There's always someone who, like, will then go and contact the person and say, this person said this about you here, and, like, blah, 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 and is this true? And it's like, I don't want that. What I just want is to, like, be transparent with my audience.
You want to be trans?
I want to be transparent in this case. And I want to tell people, like, hey, this thing bothered me. All right, so let me say something here. I only am talking about this stuff now because I figure the people who are still here at this point are, like, actual, like, hardcore viewers of ours that actually like us. Mm-hmm. You know, people who are willing to watch us struggle for frickin' finding Riddler trophies in a 20-year-old game.
And watch you struggle trying to get out of a room?
Well, because I had a panic attack.
Why? Are you okay?
I don't know, because, like, I get really tired of having issues with people.
Yeah, me too.
You know what? Honestly, the Superman movie really bothered me, and I loved it, which I'm not going to spoil anything. I mean, if you haven't seen it, it's like a minor spoiler. I guess about, like, one scene, or, like, a reaction to one scene.
Are you gonna, like, say spoiler alert here? Or?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Spoiler alert.
But it's, like, the most minor spoiler ever.
Okay.
There was a thing where... Oh, look at this. Great white shark.
Cool.
It's his teeth, I think. What silent killer of the oceans can be found in this jar? Yeah, there was a thing in the movie where people were being really mean to Superman online, and they were calling him, like, super shit and, like, just an idiot and all this stuff. And you remember we were in here and we found the bodies?
Dead bodies, yeah.
I think the reason that bothered me was because, like, I get, not to, like, act like a martyr or not to act like I'm freaking Superman, because I don't think of myself that way. I feel often like I genuinely am someone who just wants to make people laugh and entertain people
and make people happy.
Make people happy. And I get mad sometimes, and I'll, sometimes have a little outburst or maybe say something stupid I shouldn't. That's, normal, I guess, for being on the internet all the time. But I feel like
like there's an army of monkeys making fun of you at all moments on the internet?
No, it's not even that. It's like the normal people I can ignore. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's stupid and it does bother me a little bit, but I can ignore, like, just some nobody commenter who... I don't mean nobody like, oh, I'm famous and you're not, because I'm not. I mean nobody commenter like...
Random Joe Schmo 62.
Right, like they go and they work construction, and I'm not saying it's unimportant, but like they have no bearing on my personal life. They're not someone I know. They're not another content creator with a huge pull online. Like they're just a guy who has their job outside the internet and their life out there, and then they comment something mean. I can ignore that guy 99% of the time. It's very rare when that guy gets under my skin. It does happen. But for me, something that does bother me is when it's like other content creators just are either mean-spirited or act mean-spirited, and then people just don't notice or don't care or excuse it away, and then those people go on to be successful, but people who really just want to make people happy can't afford basic things. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, I feel, maybe it is jealousy in some way, but I feel like I know what it's like to try to make people happy and to try to entertain them and to try to share things that you love. Not like just, oh, what can I make money off of today? But to try to genuinely share things that I love and to have people who are other content creators who are doing better than me be mean to me about it, or just be mean to me in general. Like, the one Assassin's Creed YouTuber was being mean about my views because I was just saying, like, hey, I'm kind of struggling this month, you know, if you guys want to support the memberships or something, I appreciate it. And they were like, basically like well, fuck you, you know, like, you should be just doing Assassin's Creed like I do, because then you'd be able to make money and this and that, and it's all about money. And it's like, for me, money is just, I need to survive, and sometimes I want to get like a book or an action figure and pay my bills.
And buy groceries.
Or buy a movie or groceries.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like, some of those things are not necessities, but like, I'm not out here collecting cars.
It would be nice to be able to afford to like bring our cat to the vet once in a while without having to ask your mom for money. That's my goal in life.
Right, and that's what I'm trying to say is I feel like outside of my own, I feel punished for doing what I care about, and I feel attacked by people who I just want to leave me alone if they're not going to offer anything positive, who I find are not being passionate about what they're doing. Like, for me, there are rare circumstances, like Star Wars Theory, you can have your problems with him. You can tell that dude fucking cares about Star Wars to death. Like, it's all he talks about on his main channel, and then he has side channels and stuff.
I don't get why you do this job if you don't have a passion for it, though.
Well, I'm not trying to say...
Then just go get an office job.
And I'm not trying to say that about Evan, by the way.
No,
like,
I know.
I'm not saying he's not passionate. I'm just saying the Assassin's Creed YouTuber, though...
He said he wasn't passionate about it.
I believe he's not, because he made a whole point about how he runs different channels, and one is about airplanes or something, and one is about this and that. And, about how, like, oh, if I would just do the same thing as him, I'd make money and I wouldn't have to cry about it. Like, just a bunch of mean shit that then he deleted off of the comments. And I just feel, this is a really cool detail, by the way. There's, like, spent bullet casings here because somebody fired a shotgun to try to defend themselves.
That's really cool.
See this?
I like that a lot.
And I guess for me, I feel punished for doing what I think is right, and I feel punished for caring, and I guess I don't really understand it. Like, I guess it would feel like if you were an indie developer and you put in hundreds of hours to your game, and then EA released slop and did 30 times better than you, and then they tweeted you on Twitter, called you a little bitch.
That would hurt. Yeah,
like,
that's a really good example, actually, because that's kind of how it felt.
You feel like, well, wait a minute, I'm putting heart and soul into this stuff. I'm trying really hard. I want these people to be happy.
And your product is probably better than the one EA made, because they're probably just going to add 1,010,000 DLCs to it that have a bunch of bugs to them, not fix the bugs, and then make another DLC and be like, hey, if you pre-order it, you'll get this exclusive content.
Right, kind of like just pumping out another video just because, and not because you actually care about the subject.
Yeah, did you like my dig at The Sims?
I did. It's too bad The Sims is still fun.
Yeah, I know.
Otherwise you could just get rid of it.
I know.
It's like a drug.
I also think that with the amount of content The Sims 4 has, it makes it the best Sims game.
Mm-hmm.
But I do wish it wasn't so monetized.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I want to be clear, like, I'm not slandering anyone or anything like that. Like, I'm not going to share personal things, and I'm not claiming, like, any derogatory things about Evan or anyone else. What I'm saying, I would claim negative things about this Assassin's Creed YouTuber, but they deleted their comments and never commented again. And they were someone who had followed me on Twitter and then unfollowed me, of course. Which, like, I don't care if you follow or unfollow me.
Batman? Understandable. You're no match for me.
But I find it silly to, like, be mean to me and then unfollow me.
Yeah,
you know what
I don't know. It's just kind of weird. So, like, why'd you follow in the first place,
Yeah, like that's...
if you didn't like us that much.
I mean, I've unfollowed other YouTubers before because we just don't agree on anything and we never work together, and it's nothing personal. Like, I get that.
But you also didn't leave mean comments first before doing so.
Actually, I don't think I have ever done that on a YouTube video.
You have never left a mean comment on YouTube ever. Like, ever.
Like, to someone else about their content? Never.
No.
I genuinely don't think I've ever purposely... Maybe at some point I said something like, oh, I didn't agree with this or something and it hurt someone's feelings. That's possible.
I don't think I've ever left a mean comment on YouTube ever, except for maybe when I was, like, a really little kid, like 10 years old. Like, maybe I left a mean comment somewhere out there that I don't remember. But, like, in the last 5 to 10 years...
In your known consciousness of being near an adult...
I can confidently say I have never been mean to somebody else on YouTube about their content. Because that's fucked up. That's like criticizing somebody's artwork. That's like somebody draws a picture and you go up to it and you say, that's shit. You're a terrible artist. You should never draw again.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Yeah. And, like, isn't that mean to do to somebody?
Yes, but, like, people don't care. It's like, oh, well, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Why am I confused here? Oh,
are you having a hard
maybe
time getting into Rome again?
Yeah, I was thinking about... There's a vent here. Where's this vent? No, it's not there.
It's okay. You can find it.
I'm sure I will. It might just take me a minute, because I get lost.
With all the vents he goes in, he may as well be Ratman.
No kidding. Ratman is in... Remember, there was a reference to him.
Oh, yeah. I just thought that was
Or
funny.
Ratcatcher, sorry. Yeah, no, I guess I feel like I'm always trying to be nice to people, and I'm always being shit on for it, and I'm just a little tired of it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I feel... There's been a lot of times recently where I'm just like, why do I fucking care anymore?
I think there's a lot of people who don't deserve our niceness. Or anyone's niceness, for that matter, with how rude
Does
they
your
are to
head
people.
hurt,
But-
Batman? Understandable. You're no match for me.
Right, but niceness isn't supposed to be about deserving it. You're doing it because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, I
And I
know.
guess-
That's why people do. I mean, that's why you're supposed to do it, even for absolute jerkscapes.
And I guess I'm tired of trying to be nice and constantly having people be really mean to me in return, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, I
Yeah.
thought that this would lead... I know it's here, but I thought this would lead so I could be on top.
Well, I think turning into a mean and bitter person, because of that happening to you, makes you no better than the other person, too.
Well, that's the problem that I'm having, though. And honestly, it's one reason why I wanted to do Arkham Asylum, believe it or not, because more and more I've been thinking, like, why do I bother? Like, I'm trying really hard. Like, you have to go back to school now to do a different job. And...
Hey, at least maybe it'll make me more money. I want to... Here's my goals in life.
I feel like a failure.
You're not a failure. But here's my goals in life. I want to be able to afford possibly a pool someday. Possibly. And I would like to maybe be able to afford to put in a fence around our yard and get a doggy someday. That's my goals in life.
Mm-hmm. I guess, like, I feel like I'm failing while people who were not nice to us succeed. And when I look at YouTube, that's a lot of what I see is not even just about me, by the way. Like, not everything's about me, and I know that. But I see a lot of people who don't care, and yet they are on top of the world. Like, they're just not even trying. And I don't mean like PewDiePie. Like, PewDiePie, he retired. You know, like, he uploaded daily for years and years. Because I've seen people shit on him or shit on Markiplier. Those guys work their asses off.
And PewDiePie still uploads. He's not fully retired.
No, but I'm saying, like, they retired from, like, hardcore, you know, like...
Doing it every single
daily
day.
grind stuff. I don't know about Mark. I think Mark backed off a little bit. Same with Jack. But, like, those guys...
Jack doesn't upload nearly as much anymore, I heard.
But
I don't know, though, because I don't look at his channel. Because I was never a huge fan of him. I always thought he was funny. But I never liked his content nearly as much as I liked Mark and PewDiePie's, personally.
I always liked all three of them, but there was kind of an era after PewDiePie said the uh-oh word when, like, Jack went way too hard on him, in my opinion, which felt to me like he was just trying to save his butt.
I also always found it weird that his real name is Sean, but then, like, he has his name as Jacksepticeye, but then he wants people on the internet to call him Sean.
Well, my real name isn't Degenerate Jay.
Yeah, but you have people on the internet call you Jay, at least.
Right. No, that's true.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, it's just confusing. Like, either have your fans call you Jack, or change your name to Sean Septiceye.
Okay, well...
Is this a weird criticism?
Yeah,
I just found it weird.
It's just a username, though. It don't matter. Oh, here's something that will piss you off. Look at this. Wanted by GCPD. Prometheus. Literally in the game. A wanted poster. I don't know if you've ever seen this.
This is awesome. I've never seen this. Also, what's with those selfies? Who is that?
I don't know, but they would never use this. So this is something I like. A dark reflection of Batman, Prometheus was raised by criminals who were gunned down by policemen in front of him.
Oh.
So it's the opposite.
Dedicating his life to destroying the law, Prometheus traveled the world and trained in ways of murder.
Kind of
wow.
like how Bruce Wayne trained in martial arts, self-defense, things like that, to protect people.
That's really interesting.
Clad in an armored suit that maximizes his natural skills, he is a master assassin whose physical and mental abilities rival Batman's own. I would like to collect some of the comics he's in. He was in some very good JLA runs in the early 2000s I liked, and he has this weird twisted house in a different dimension.
Wait, look. He's only 180. Doesn't that mean he weighs less than Bruce?
Probably.
Yeah, he's also shorter. Look, he's
also,
only 6 feet.
But he has kicked Batman's ass before. Like, he's beaten him. Like,
Yeah.
he's a very big threat.
Yeah, but Batman is fatter and taller. So that means
Girth.
he could sit on him.
Good point, Jill. I don't know, you get, basically my long point is about over. I don't mean to, like, just drag it on and be like, oh, woe is me, boo-hoo. Because I get that at some point it comes off that way. But, like, you know, recently I've been buying these, Star Wars, like, Legends graphic novels. And the other day I was looking at one and I bought it and it was like, oh yeah, this is a little expensive. But then I went to buy like a couple comic books. It was like $20 and I was like, I don't know if I should buy this because I don't make much money. And it kind of hit me like other people who have treated us like shit, they would just buy this and not care because they're doing fine. Mm-hmm. And that kind of upset me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It kind of made me mad because it's like, so I'm doing worse than them, but I have to be nice to them. And they were mean. How does that make any sense?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, that's not fair.
It'd be like watching Lex Luthor become the fucking president, which is a thing that happens.
That would suck.